When we started off with this team working on Tekken 6 for the PSP, at first, we didn't think this is something we would be able to pull off, actually recreating the spec of Tekken 6 on the PSP, just because so much has changed this time around in the actual Tekken 6 game itself. There's breakable walls and floors, the animations of the characters have been greatly improved and added. So just getting the game itself to run on PSP was quite a difficult hurdle to overcome. We've always had a strong arcade base, and we're one of the few titles that's actually maintained a presence, and a continuous presence in the arcade. And everyone is talking about how fighting games are past their peak, but Tekken has, under those circumstances, still maintained the income and even increased the market share. And I think this is due to the core fan base that we have still in the arcades. And one of the other positive things that comes about from this is we have a core group playing Tekken in the arcade, and that kind of helps us polish the game there before we bring it to the home consoles. Most of the basic elements of the game are heavily influenced by the fan feedback that we've received in the past, especially for Tekken 6. For example, the bound combo, the character animations and such, the strategy involved between the two players. A lot of this has been heavily influenced by the feedback that we've received over the years. And also for the PSP version in particular, when the Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection came out for PSP, I think a lot of the fans were really surprised at the level of graphic quality we were able to attain. And we kind of wanted to recreate this as well, and this is something the fans really asked for, to keep that same level of quality or even achieve a greater level, so that when they pick up the game on the PSP they can see it and see that it's Tekken 6 actually running on the hardware, and that they could use all of the characters as well, was something that the fans really wanted. And since the hardware itself is quite limited in its capabilities, and we have so much feedback from the fans, there's still some things that we're trying to do and work on as the game is still in development. Basically, the dev teams for both the high-end consoles and the PSP are the same team. We do have a core team that's focused mainly on porting the game, that's separate, but the actual game content and the spec itself is handled by the Tekken development team. Now, I guess I was really surprised at just what the Tekken team was able to accomplish in implementing the spec on this hardware. So most of the surprise was from actually the high level of work that the team is able to do. We hope you'll check out the game when it hits this fall on the PS3, the Xbox 360, and the PSP.